doing this thing that you claim will make our lives better. So they've got a serious credibility problem nationally, but I think it's exacerbated in states like Maine, where the Republicans can legitimately say that none of what's happening in Maine is on them. None of the overdoses, none of the crime, the Chinese marijuana houses, like none of it is on their hands because it's been all of it's been happening on Democrat watch.
I'm at the State House last week and watching Deca DeLock and Speaker Fecto hold signs affordability. It's like, guys, you put them all prices. Like how can you sit there and do this with a straight face? You know?
Yeah,
like,
we were
just
actually just
bizarre.
listening to a few things. Hold on. Yeah, we are having, this morning we're doing black coffee with lemon water. Yeah, I like it without creamer or anything sometimes. Just the straight on black coffee with some lemon water. It's very quite nice. Thank you. You're welcome. We were also doing some cancer prevention things. I guess a lot of people in class were asking questions about that. Yeah, so that's a nice device to use. Those ones, you can find them in spas and different areas at Walmart have them. I think in the bath cosmetic section area. Sporting section sometimes has those things. Yeah, they have those massage guns. Yeah, we have one of those. Yeah, the boys each have one too. They like it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, we had ordered them on Amazon and they wanted them and they said it was okay for them to have them, but as far as, teaching proper use and stuff, I think one just learns on their own, right? Yeah, I mean, do you have to tell them, don't stick it on your nose full force, or do you think their senses would just tell them, yeah, that doesn't feel so good? Or... Right, but one's not going to know. I mean, if you tell them, okay, so when it's off, like, here, stick this on your face and then push the power button and it just starts batting them in the face like Popeye. That's not very nice. You shouldn't do that. You did. Yeah, don't do that to your little brother. I was the youngest growing up, so yeah, I know how big brothers and sisters can be sometimes. We give it back though, you know? It's good to give back. Pay it forward, as they say. Yeah, aside from the normal, I mean, kids will be kids, right? And there's that normal sibling rivalry, some call it, and different things going on, jealousy. Yeah, mom said right out of the womb, my siblings didn't like me. She said one of them used to hit me all the time and smack me in the head and tell me to, and they'd say, "Shut up, baby." Yeah, she said one time they knocked me right off the couch, and at that time we were at my meme and Pepe's. And I can remember my meme telling me this story, saying that, my mom wouldn't do too much. So when that happened, she said, well, I will give her a timeout and put my sister in timeout. And I guess she got upset in my meme's room, tore all the drawers open, colored on the walls with lipstick. Yeah, oh, bad no. Oh, bad no. And I was only a baby, so I guess I was, yeah, just a few months old, so. But yeah, I guess she had jealousy because she was still nursing. She was still a toddler and still breastfeeding. And she was jealous. And she'd say, my nana, because she called my mom's boobs nana. Right. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, but you shouldn't do those things. It's good to teach proper use so people don't get hurt, and some think it's funny to do the old jackass stuff kind of thing. Yeah, I saw that. Are they doing a new show? No, I probably won't watch that kind of stuff. No. A lot of people find it just distasteful watching rich people make money off of doing stupid things. And then the money that they use to create those kind of settings. You know, you got to rent the space and do auditions and things like that, scouting, vetting. Yeah. I mean, you can't let criminals on this show, right? So, anyways, yeah, no, I think that's absolutely disgusting, and I think it's horrible at this day and age what a lot of people are engaging in. Yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, amazing. I mean, could they say, hey, instead of wasting all this money on production and renting these spaces so we can deal with a bunch of spoiled, entitled brats fighting over dumb stunts to try to win money, how about we help the public spaces? Let's go to communities in need, get them some greenhouses and one community at a time. Anyone want to volunteer for that? You might win a prize. Oh, if we offer some money as a prize for you. No, you don't want to do that. No, you don't want to do that kind of work, do you? A lot of people, you know, it's funny how a lot of them, they get these jobs and it's like they want the title and the outfit. You know, they want to wear the costume, but they don't want to do the dirty work. You want it to be a nurse, huh? I know, you start dealing with bedpans. Gross, no. Right, so thankfully they do try to prepare them ahead of time for those things. But I mean, once you get in there, you know, and you're dealing with people and they're making racist statements on top of it. Right, and I mean, you see it too over the years, especially since body cams and stuff with healthcare and law enforcement and education. Three of our most important systems here in America, and it's amazing how people within those systems and leaders have somehow gotten away with bashing them. Insane over the what we've been watching over the years and how they've just been completely ignoring like basic human functioning and promoting dangerous drugs, ideologies, ignoring really serious concerns with fraud and abuse, and just playing this fucking 90s game of they're just jealous. Help the kids in Africa, and now it's Ukraine. These same fucking activist groups, and now they're ignoring the ones over in Africa that they fucked over and pissed off, right? And then the people that come in to try to help, those are the ones that look like the ones they want to kill because they smelt it, you dealt it. It's just like those centers. This is dangerous awarenesses to be at, really, isn't it? You'd rather not know. Right, so in our world, we think everybody should know, and for decades, there's been a lot of people that have died trying to get mainstream news and our Western medicine healthcare systems to wake the fuck up. And if you're not seeing what's going on with the WHO and the CDC and NATO, NASA, and these fucking freaks in these communities and the associations with ghost aliens and drugs. So anyways, in 2009, the private investigator who tried to tell them what was going on, who shot himself, associated to some of the drug fucking nasty freaks you want to protect. If you're caught up on the railroad tracks in 2003, we can show you how that all ties together and makes sense with these investigations going back to 9/11. So anyways, my name's Mary and I have 4 children here. My youngest 2 are in the hands of sick, fucking mentally ill people. And the proper authorities need to do what they're supposed to do to help those children that have already been fucked and tortured in unspeakable ways. A lot of them don't like to accept it because they've been confused. Right, so now that people are starting to understand that, hopefully they wake the fuck up. And to you locals, I'd pack your shit and get the fuck out of here. For real, you know who we're talking to, 1, 2, 3, and sell your businesses and get the fuck out. I really would sell if I were you. You're not welcome here, you nasty fucking cunts and pieces of shit. Activists. Nasty fucking druggies. Get the fuck out. Pack your shit and get the fuck out. And the proper authorities need to do what they can to help these children that have been abused in unspeakable ways. Again, my name is Mary. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, I'm right here. Yes, I was born January 23rd, 1982. That's today. I'm 44 years old. Thank you for asking. Hey, thanks. Happy day today to you. Today and every day. For sure. Absolutely. I'm probably going to blow myself up some balloons. I'm going to make myself a nice 3-berry syrup, homemade waffles. Got some good stuff to watch. We're going to watch some old stuff, some new stuff. Yeah, sure. We can do a quick one here. Hold on. And then I got some other stuff to do. Just stretches and breathing and stuff. Sometimes I like to do a focused breath and stretch. Once in a while. Page 803, chapter 25. Devastation of the world. Which one? The Divine Vindicator, chapter 26. Sure, I will read that. One moment. The Vindicator, the Divine Vindicator. On that day, they will sing this song in the land of Judea. A strong city have we. He sets up walls and ramparts to protect us. Open up the gates to let in the nation that is just, one that keeps faith, a nation of firm purpose you keep in peace, for its trust in you. Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord is an eternal rock. He humbles those in high places, and the lofty city he brings down. He tumbles it to the ground, levels it with the dust. It is trampled underfoot by the needy, by the footsteps of the poor. The way of the just is smooth, the path of the just you make level. Yes, for your way and your judgments, O Lord, we look to you. Your name and your title are the desire of our souls. My soul yearns for you in the night. Yes, my spirit within me keeps vigil for you. When your judgment dawns upon the earth, the world's inhabitants learn justice. The wicked man spared does not learn justice. In an upright land he acts perversively and sees not the majesty of the Lord. O Lord, your hand is uplifted, but they behold it not. Let them be shamed when they see your zeal for your people. Let the fire prepared for your enemies consume them. O Lord, you mete out of peace to us, for it is you who have accomplished all we have done. O Lord, our God, other lords than you have ruled us. It is from you only that we can call upon your name. Dead they are, they have no life. Shades, they cannot rise. For you have punished and destroyed them, and wiped out all memory of them. You have increased the nation, O Lord, increased the nation to your own glory, and extended far all the borders of the land. O Lord, oppressed by your punishment, we cried out in anguish under your chastening. Has a woman about to give birth, withers and cries out in her pains. Writhes, W-R-I-T-H-E-S, cool word. Has a woman about to give birth, wrists and cries out in her pains. So we in your presence, O Lord, we conceived and writhed in pain, giving a birth to wind. salvation we have not achieved for the earth. In inhabiting of the world, the inhabitants of the world cannot bring it forth. But your dead shall live, their corpses shall rise. Awake and sing, you who lie in the dust, for your dew is a dew of light, and the land of shades give birth. Someone said they have a bunch of Kirk's dirt ready for some greenhouses. If we get the greenhouses, you get the dirt. We definitely don't have the greenhouses. You know, wishful thinking, as they say. I wish upon a star. Day of the Lord, reward and punishment. It's a quick paragraph here we'll read real quick. Keep it under 20. We're at 16:04. Go, my people, enter your chambers, and close your doors behind you. Hide yourselves for a brief moment until the wrath is past. See, the Lord goes forth from his place to punish the wickedness of the earth's inhabitants. The earth